Okay, new park. I gotta hurry up, only 2 days left. But we'll get through it in time. Ha! I thought this was gonna happen.
Yeah!
Of fucking course they win. Why wouldn't they? They always win.
光が見えた。今回もなんとかなったな。すまない、寝ていた。メイドでも休憩ぐらいはする。
Isn't this a copy and paste the last one? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, there's view got second. At least that's something. Okay. At least we're not dead last. Okay, let's go. Assassin, Saber. No, I don't think I've used it, Chris. There we go. The sweet taste of fresh air. Truly there is nothing better than the sun. Agreed. Only in midsummer I can go around with popsicle in my mouth and all times I'm getting strange looks. Oh my. So wide, so cool, so happy. Jeez, at last second for the wet off to all the steam I want.
Excuse me, but I believe you have been letting off plenty of steam all this time, especially when your oversized body was pressed right against me in the dreadfully tight confines of the tunnel. Indeed, my suit is looking crisper than ever thanks to your unwitting steam pressuring. Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, that's nice. Battles can do so many things. There's truly nothing like the wide open sky. My heart feels born anew. I mean, the only thing that could make it better is if it was either all cloudy or there was no fucking sun. Like at nighttime, I can't fucking stand that blazing bastard in the sky. People truly are meant to live their lives pure and righteous under the warm light of the sun. No, they are not like them. Trust me. Oh my. Now, at last, I can continue my mission to protect public decency. No violation will be overlooked. Now that she's all dirty, sweaty, and raw looking, I feel like she's committing a few violations herself. Oh well, it's not like there's anything new. You said it. Anyway, now that we've avoided being buried alive, let's thank the Buddha for his protection. Now we need to find our ride. We made it back to the surface, but I'm kind of disappointed we didn't find a single subterranean road, even after all that digging. I think there's a sub-singularity that has that. I can't remember what it was. Born of Penitentialia. Berserk of Eldorado. And caster of storytelling or some shit. Like, I think there it is. That's an underground kingdom. Yeah, I guess we're just in the wrong singularity though. Huh? Now that I can say that, it does feel like I went to one recently. I wonder why it is. Is that a reference to it? Was Helena in, whatever that place is? Arcadia? Yeah, maybe. I can't speak to that, but perhaps I would be better if you don't. And just don't think too much right now, really. You don't want her to remember her introduction, early treatment, and get stressed out again after all.
Nothing's more rock and roll than getting buried alive at the very last moment. Why me? Is it just because I don't get to enjoy the Buddha's protection? You shouldn't discriminate against demon kings like that. Now let's see, my partner is... still married. I'm sorry. I was hoping you'd at least manage to stay alive until you can watch the karaoke done for me. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh well, we're not too far from the go now, so I can probably make my own. Rest in peace, partner.
Excalibur! You just left her for dead. Dude, that was close. I almost ended up burying it alive. What is it, Demon King 6-7? You're saying like you just fast face-taking a Sacred Sword Beam. Did you bang your pinky performing one of your own Buddha-protected Demon King moves? How very rock and roll of you. She heard all of that. I feel like I've been reborn. Once a god of the underworld, now a god of the heavens. Well, technically, I guess I'm already both. The sunlight warming up my frozen body. The air filling my lungs with must need oxygen. Now that I've finally made it out of there, I hope the sheer relief doesn't kill me. You're fine. Then by look, everyone's there. Congrats on the prison break. Oh, if it isn't Serbian film, are you two here to welcome me back? I already appreciate your consideration. All of us righteous have already broken out. I could tell where everyone was thanks to all the other me's, so I wasn't especially put out myself. At any rate, you all made it back to the surface. Don't worry, I'm still keeping track of everyone's time. Now there's nothing left to get in your way. All you have to do is retrieve your vehicles from the warehouse and get back to the... Did you really think you'd get away with this? Par for the course, I guess. I always expect the worst case scenario, huh? I'm impressed, Master. I just wish your expectation had been proven wrong this time. How did you figure that out? Find out? Don't sell my popularity sword. Queen Mab isn't only beloved by everyone at Connacht citizens, you know? Everyone down to ants and microorganisms love me. An anonymous informant told me what you were up to. Couldn't say who because, you know, anonymous. But dig it right nonetheless. I'll have to blow them a kiss on the next episode of Men Today as a reward. I'll make Connacht's men even weaker into these than usual. This is really bad. Not only are there lots of Count warriors here, but she all about her along too. I don't like how this is going. I better make sure I'm ready for anything. This is a shame, yes. Those prisoners were my most promising trainees. I was hoping to give them a loot to leave my graduation test outside the barrier, but it could really cut loose. This messes up everything, yes? Who told me the Queen about this anyway? What are you muttering about, Vice Warden? If you need to warm up, then hurry and warm up. I'm going to get my warm-up out of the way right now. That was quick. Oh, god fucking damn it. He's an M. Thank you, Your Highness, thank you. I'm prepared to lay down my life for you. Ruak, man.
So this way, she gets to warm up and inspire wars at the same time, eh? She won't thought to have this through. Come and think of it, Monkey Indianas used to love it when I drew my sandals at them. Forget it, too creepy.
The power of La Shankla. By the way, I was about to ask you something pretty important. I take it you're all familiar with the dangerous cheese incident that took place during one of my recent bits of precious shower time. It may have been a fool's outmoded plan doomed to failure, but I'll still gave me goosebumps. If only for a moment, that's the whole other sort of unforgivable crime. Was that you? What's your penalty for aiding and abetting? So you admit your crime. Unfortunately for you, here in Connacht, there's no guarantee of leniency. That's because you didn't do a deed yourself. Hey, looks like the jig is up, or so you think! Try to single shot cheese the ringer I made with leftover materials on for size. Your fate was sealed from no my old lay cowbog on top of the material. Now you never get a chance to turn into a saber in the future. Tell that to summer, man. The prison orc ends now. Eat cheese, bitch! Damn, she just deflected my horn out cheese blast, so I guess she should have known it wouldn't work. But such incredible strength, maybe she really will end up being a swimsuit saber next year. Fantasizing. Oh my. Oh, no. Foreshadowing. I knew it. I never planned on letting you go, of course, but now I have no more reason not to than ever. How dare you attempt to assassinate your queen? Only most black-hearted villains would try such a thing. I thought some time in prison might reform me, but I was obviously mistaken. So now I'm officially altering your sentence. No need for trial of any sort of familiarities. I'm not gonna bother bringing you back to prison. Instead, I'm just gonna execute you here and now, then use your bones and fertilize contacts to end. It's a rare honor. I hope you appreciate it. Don't give me that autocrat, you insolent fool. We only tried to assassinate you because we know how to choice. If you hadn't just restored your prison to begin with, then we would have gladly left you alone. Indeed, what do we ever do to you? All I haven't done is drive to Upper Polkis to see this summer. Yeah, no fair. This place is nice and cool. The prison is hot and cramped. Are you kidding me? Talk about being audacious in your guilt. In case you've forgotten, this is my land. I rule it however I see fit. I was set to turn it into the greatest conquering nation ever and stamp out every little cheeky brat out there once and for all. Then you ought sort up and count like how I acted in those things. As if it wasn't bad enough, next you went and drove your weird vehicles over the place. You only watched hackneys on my chariot and my men. Exactly what things are you talking about? As if you didn't know. I'm talking about those planned text from who knows where. Those already have their own names. You cowardly criminal cretins! This is the last straw. Vice one, cut wars, get 'em! I could have sworn fact I've seen somewhere before. It came flying out of nowhere. And anyway, Queen Meta is Sue Comtex stance. What's the contact fertilizer on my watch? Water. Ugh. Remember, we're no longer stuck behind the cramped prison bars. Now we're free to fight without restraint. Await your orders, Master. This time, my fellow queen, I shall be the one to invite you to close off the main. One is boundless, yet complete closed off, a place where you'll lose your freedom and I may take control. A prison far removed from the minute of daily life, where not a single one of its captives yearns to escape. You shall gaze upon the vast disparity and our taste and despair. Though they may both be enclosed spaces, my theater's a joyous place filled with color and emotion. Yeah, I'm not using you. He's a fucking assassin. He's a writer, come on.
武装完了。行きますね。先輩。
Start focus.
落ち着いて。そうですか。ふっ。参ります。
はい。
構いませんが。落ち着いて。落ち着いて。
せい。
ふっ。了解。押し切ります。はい、構い。ふっ。不敬な。
Huh? Oh yeah, can you hurry up? Two all at least. Good, good, good.
レオ、行くぞ。
はい、構いま。そうですか。ふっ。不敬な。ご褒美になっちゃうかしら。楽しみましょう。落ち着いて。
はい。
落ち着いて。ふっ。マイキー。
てや。
マイキー。マイキー。素敵。楽しみましょう。
まさか私が倒されるとは。
まだ倒れません。わっけの敵をうがつ。構いませんが。いざ処置。 参ります。生意気生意気。どれにしようかな。と
Oh, I was gonna hug you anyway, so okay. Huh?
了解。押し切りますよ。ふっ。そこ。ご褒美になっちゃうかしら。あれ。そうですか。お任せを。参ります。はっ。タオ。ムーチョステータスアップ。これで耐えます。まだ倒れません。どうしてくれましょう。
Huh.
我が危険のきらめき受けるがよい。
Yeah, why not? It's good.
ファラオの意向の何たる我が危険のきらめき受けるがよい。お任せを。一歩二歩二歩向け三歩絶倒無用三段付けそして水シーダー。不敬に罰、悪逆に死。神々を軽んじる者、ファラオを愚弄する者、お前たちの罪、ここで注がれる。沈め沈め沈め沈め、スメフェルイオテルナイル。それザッパーン。悔しい悔しい。
You suck! Eat shit, man! Eat shit!
いいわ、お姉さん頑張っムーチョムーチョトン指名偽装登録構いまそうです。いけます。
You know, it's kind of pointless for you to have target on now.
宝具展開します。参ります。いいわ、お姉さん頑張れ。お任せを。承知。
I'll let you do the honors,
お任せを。はっ。これで終わりです。
Hell yeah!
分かり合えなかったわ。この勝利を夏の太陽に。
Oh my, that was so easy. My, they... I don't know how they even lost it. Oh, fair enough, I am outside the barrier. What's your problem anyway? Cox is my land. I mean, okay, I know I'm being kind of selfish ruler. What's wrong with that? I'm a queen. This isn't right. It's not fair. When am I gonna meet a tall, dark, and handsome hero? I mean, you literally made Kuko an altar for... You literally made Kuko an altar for that. And even he didn't want, even though you specifically made him to love you. Mucho, but I'm supposed it's not the time for congratulations. I guess it's time to say goodbye to my rare Lucha Libre time, yes? It would be right for a prison guard to detain ex-convicts. No, plus I'm supposed to disappear. That was part of the agreement. Okay, you passed. Your Kukulkan style graduation exam is officially over, yeah? Excellent work, Serbian film. The toughest enemy just left all on her own. Great job, everyone. I think it's safe to say that the evil here is just about all for done for now. Now let's get back to the race. Soon all your hard work will be finally paid off. That's true. It's a shame we ended up having to fight Med. But it's wonderful everyone's freed. However, it also seems that Med wasn't the core of the singularity after all. Hi everyone, miss... Oh shit, no, that's Dimension. Hey everyone, that means me. Master was right. The singularity is here. It's probably the kind that tries to ground itself. With Med gone, we shouldn't have too much trouble pinpointing Lord's location if we invest in. That would just be a waste of time. Once we finish the Ishtar Cup, the coal will just disappear. Trust me, keeping the race going is the fastest way to get this over with. So that is why we had the race to begin with. I mean, yeah. Exactly. So come on, hurry up and go to your vehicle and some warehouse already. They're more important than anything. Don't worry, you'll have time to return them. Just take it slow and steadily. Wait, tune? Oh, we tuned them. So let's take it slow and steady. Oh, and at this point there will be no making new vehicles, so make sure to stick with your original ones. Well, of course, I can never replace Kyogoku with another steed after all his hard work. Same here, whether we win or not, gotta have a proper end to my journey with Bylong. But of course, that doesn't mean I'm not still gunning for the #1 spot. I'll be checking these myself as well, but once you get your vehicle back, make sure it has the ritual part I gave you before the race began. If you don't, you'll be disqualified on the spot, no questions asked. You certainly do care about this part a lot. Oh well, I suppose it must be needed to complete the ritual to make the singularity disappear. You got it! Now hurry up and get ready. Your long prison stint is finally over, and the spectators waiting anxiously for you to start racing again. Oh yeah. Whew, looks like a man's a fool. I just wish I hadn't gotten so carried away with my performance that they ended up punching through my own spirit corp. Oh well, at least I had on trick spectators too. Oh. Well then. That wasn't meant. It might not have been a flashy role, but it was a fulfilling one. Besides, people like me aren't supposed to stand out anyways. Well, you're free to take it from here, lady. Next time, I hope you and I will get a chance to face off. Wait, so Med is still there? The prison is falling apart, I see. This was all you're doing, wasn't it? Oh, you mean getting rid of the prison by getting rid of Med? Yep, that was me. Those people only wanted to escape. I wanted to tear this entire prison down. And since there was no one around to point out a different thing, I just kept my mouth shut and did what I had to make sure things turned out this way. I don't think Kishi with the idea of building a powerful prison using a foreign goddess as a cornerstone, but I really should have chosen the sacrifice more carefully. Don't you agree? If you want to build a prison, you need to use the goddess of justice as its central pillar, using the goddess of revenge to twist the whole sense of morality into place. Are you mocking me? Not if I had a choice in the matter. After the start, I was suddenly here to be a sacrifice. Wait, stop! What are you up to? I apologize for resorting to such crude methods. I didn't mean to damage the precious scales. But now that no one's supporting this prison is free, you may not exactly be able to walk out the front door. But knowing you, I'm sure you can still find a way to escape the place. After all, you've always been good at burrowing through the ground. You expect me to thank you? I don't even know who you are. Why are you... Beats me. Honestly, I'm not even sure myself why I wanted to help you. But I did know that if you find with my being is telling me this, I never again want to see a goddess consumed or anything to revenge, disappear wherever having no freedom, not even compensating. Now, it looks like the place is collapsing as well, so I'll be taking my leave. Neither of us has a master, so we won't be able to maintain our bodies here for very long. So I figured, why not enjoy this world while we still can? You do? I mean, yeah. Wait, so where was the wheel med? Oh, back to the summer race part. Oh, yeah. Should I make that a second part so it's not as confusing? Yeah, I'll do. I'll be back in just a minute. Yep, like I said, I'm back. And, yeah, I just wanted to... I could make it one big thing, but I wanted to split it apart just so, there's less confusion. Yeah. Maybe I'll just combine the two if this is short enough. You will see. Short quest.
Damn it, they just keep coming!
One please. One please. I do love seeing human faces contorted in pain. Now give me one of those, and one of those. Oh, give me those two. Here, you'll take the payment in small denomination QP and like it. Feel free to count it to make sure it all adds up if you like. I know your finance spirit will never let you do otherwise. Oh, how evil. Yeah, I catch them one by one, but don't you dare stop cooking in the meantime. And I think I'll take a shish kebab next. Wait, hold up, they're almost at the finish line, but this event's gonna be over soon. Isn't it strange that I've really been doing nothing but standing here the entire time? I mean, I'm more than just a godly, sexy swimsuit model, you know? The way I saw it, the higher up for this event was supposed to notice the pop star power I couldn't keep covered up because it was just way too strong. Then they were supposed to beg me to take over the main role thanks to my incredible cuteness and popularity. Listen, Elizabeth, it's not summer. I mean, it's not Halloween yet, okay? It's summer. And just supposed to wolf having overlooked such an amazing cow right under the noses all this time, and the future of the stars shouldn't have been secured. As an official record keeper, it falls to me to preserve the summer woe. I shall call this the tragic buffoon. Lowe's side too. He's jumping around like he wants to join the race. This is finally it, Senpai. I mean, it's all been leading up to this. At last, we reach the final area. That's right. The only thing that stands between our races and victory now is a single straightaway. This area may have been improvised on the fly after the bridge collapsed, but hey, it works to keep things going. I tallied up the time it took each team to escape from the prison and set up a new starting point accordingly. This time each team will burn rubber as soon as we say go. It'll be a battle of fate where each race will have no choice but to trust in their luck. There'll be no interference from enemies and no tricky corners. All teams gotta do is floor it and make for the finish line straight ahead. I finally like for the ages, free and cheap tricks where the winner will be obvious to anyone watching. We'll get to see how it all shakes out after a word from the sponsors. God, who is the sponsor? It's been one hell of a long race, folks, for at last. It's time to separate the winners from the losers. And now for a sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Listen up, all you want waiting on the starting grid, look back on everything that's happened during the race. The 4 areas you worked so hard to cross, countless trials you overcame with your trusty vehicles. You should be all fired up by those irreplaceable summer memories, but if you win here, it would all have been worth it. If you lose, then it was all for nothing. So you can't go give it up now, can ya? To all you fierce competitors who made it this far, the God salutes ya. I can't wait to see what happens, and that's just for my own personal reasons. I swear to you, as all the gods of beauty, whoever wins this race will be none less than the best summer servant. That's her Ishtar. She really knows how to get people fired up right to the end. Still, it certainly looks like that worked. The Ishtar temple at the finish line will serve as the victory gate. Try to be the first one to cross it. This is it. Get ready to begin the official last race of the Ishtar Cup. Team Noble, hell yeah.
Noble will have the last laugh! Come, Mysterious Racer X! This will be Okazama! Full throttle to the ends of the galaxy!
You got it, Demon King 67. I may not have had a single chance to show off my wasted souls in prison, but now is my time to shine. The time has come to show everyone what the Demon King and the V6 Heaven can really do. I'll inject this mysterious liquid I'll turn him into the tank I stayed up all late to synthesize it since I was frustrated by the lack of screen time earlier. There we go. Now let's shove this thing in overdrive and see what it can do. Yeah! Now fly, Demon King, the V6 Heaven!
Well, I'll be! I thought you were really quiet back in prison. I had no idea you were on a secret weapon! You're pretty evil yourself, aren't you, Mysterious Hero Racer X? But you know, just to grow my act out, are you sure this is not gonna blow up or something? I mean, it'd be one hell of an anticlimax for that sort of thing to happen right now, wouldn't it?
Don't jinx it, Nova, I swear to God. God, my voice. As long as you cross the finish line first, it won't be a problem. And even if it does explode, you can always cover it up by rolling to the credits.
But I don't want to be covered up!
That's weird. It still says death jail. Huh. Fuck my throat. Oh, congratulations! You're the winners! Woo! Woo! Wow, this excitement here is palpable. We're so lucky we were able to see the end of the race this close to the finish line, Senpai. So who won? I'm guessing Nobu. That's the one that sold. Looks like there's still some time until the victory ceremony. Everyone's still taking it all in. Oh, was that thunder? Ah, it was really sunny here at the racetrack just a moment ago. Maybe you're from maybe it's Newfoundland you're in. Yep, definitely Newfoundland. Are those storm clouds? Seems normal. I don't think like breeze, sure. It comes straight towards us, almost as if they have a will of their own. That's a hell of a storm. Hey kids, hurry up and get back to cold air. Those gale winds are just gonna blow out physical objects. The line could even destroy spirit origins. It's quaking, cracking, criminal land of sin. What does this have to happen now? Right after I got the special celebratory campaign. Wait, nursery, I don't think you should be drinking that yet. That thunder sounds like Ocean Tano. Don't tell me that, Trico. I'm getting out of here while my head's still attached to my shoulders. The Rocky's not afraid to catch me on the pinnacle of elegance. That kind of lightning is no big deal at all. You see the sort of thing I imagine I was on the Oh, what the hell is that? Slap me all the way down to my tail. I think that Come on, Master, we need to evacuate. I'm getting out of here. Alright, Green Master, there's something strange about the storm. That was perfect! It went just as planned! I'm so perfect I almost scared myself. Was that Ishtar? Senpai, I must go back to the racetrack. I knew she was planning something, the little shit. Oh, damn it, Reed, if this was Zara's Kigo, it wouldn't have happened. Oh my fuck. Go on, if you don't want to get caught up in this, you better run away. Don't worry, I'm not heartless, I'll spare your lives. And please note that any refunds from that place won't be given to servants still at the racetrack. And tickets for any who won't spare to run away will be considered null and void. Oh, you sly little shithead. If you got a problem with that, then I have to take it up with the most ancient of laws. No matter what the error, the house always wins. All gambling is rigged to the advantage of whoever's hosting it. If you didn't know what that meant before, hopefully it becomes crystal clear by now. I knew, I called this since the beginning. She was planning something. That's a scamming people out of the money. It's one of the worst things you ever said. Oh, what was that, Serbian film? I could have sworn I just heard you asking for divine punishment of the worst kind. That mine's dangerous here. Lightning could strike at any moment. Oh, don't worry about that, man. I won't go zapping you after you both help me out so much. As long as you don't get in my way anymore, that is. Oh, shit. No, don't think this is an ordinary earthquake. You're right, this is the earth itself crying out in pain. It's being sacrificed in order to make my companion. I mean, come on, you will think of me for the kind of chump who use all your money on charity. There's no ritual leading up to this moment. Of course. That's right, I couldn't care less who came in first. And all I wanted was to have each team draw their hearts out when I competed their race. To make sure the parts I had each team installed in the vehicles all ended up being here. After the tires carried a ton of magical energy into Venus texture placed all over this land. I thought there was something fishy about this. Did you now, servant film? I knew I saw a great potential and promise the future in you, master. But you still don't know exactly what I was up to, did you? I'll be nice and throw you a bone here. First off, check out the true form of Ishtar temple. Oh, for Let's QP. Let's fucking QP on it. It's a fucking ATM. Oh my. This right here, if you don't know, gentlemen, this right here is FGO in a nutshell. An ATM with the word QP on it. Is that a giant ATM? Hell yeah. Pay to win, bitches! Seize the embodiment of FGO right now. The Ishtar Temple was just a front! This is the top secret, painstakingly constructed hardware operations. Ishtar Quantum Power System, or Ishtar QPS. Order right there. We cannot simply stand idly by through all this, whatever it is. We overheard what you were saying. What is all this? It's something to do with the parts installed on our vehicles. Something to do with them. That was the whole point of this. Speaking of which, I'll be taking them back now. I didn't put any steam in my life. Ishtar's part just came off of Babbitt's body.
I wish my body could combine and detach. I wonder if they recorded diagrams someday I would attach parts off like that at the end of the book. Yeah.
The parts are coming off the vehicles already stuck. Isn't that thing pulling them in? Goku may have needed such a harness, but I still question what it's all about.
Our vehicle just completely fell apart after that thing we jammed in someone was just ripped out. I don't know how it managed to stay together all this time. Oh well, can't be helped.
The sports was just flying away. I'm sending tremendous amounts of energy from that device. Oh god. It's the power, it's the Megazord. There we go, it's coming together nicely. It's all thanks to you driving over my Venus textures. The time marks you all carved into the land where you were desperately trying to outrun one another and function just like a kind of magical summoning circle. And this little doohickey is designed to gather up all the magical energy expended during the race. At the same time, the parts I have in you installed in your vehicle is equally stored the heat created by the friction of your magical energy propelled tires running across my textures, which in turn complete the preparations for the excited stage for each part. It's so delightfully perfect! Soon! Austrian Rupil Gugalana will be complete! Gugalana! Oh no. Gugalana, the bull of heaven, and the divine beast the one served Ishtar. You thought he was going after you lost it in Babylon. But when we were in the Rook, I thought you told us you lost it somewhere. Yep. Now that I look back on it, I spent a long time waiting for this day. The Queen of Curse stole all the best parts for herself, even though I'm the Queen of Heaven. The other goddess all pitied me, calling me pathetic just because I lost my trump card, the Bull of Heaven. Gordy would laugh at me and say things like, well, of course the Bull of Heaven left you. You'd want a master who was built like a washboard. It's been a long and humiliating road to get here, but at least I finally reached my goal. You there, don't you look at me like that. This is not about taking out my frustrations on others. Don't worry, since I'm the highest class of goddess there is, I'll tell you what's really going on with this race. Up till now, I would spend all my free time searching for Google Otter trying to resume my almond head. Anything I could think to get him back, basically. Considering how tight we were, I should have only been a matter of time till he came back to me. But no matter how hard I tried, he never came home. I couldn't find him anywhere. I couldn't summon him. I couldn't even sense his breathing. I realized that I had just lost it. Either he was taken someplace by authority doesn't reach, or disappeared after the connection between divine spirit and humanity was completely severed, and his role has been completed, right? Exactly, which means it wasn't my fault I lost Gugulan in the room. Please, trust me, I'm telling the truth here. At this point, he already became detached from me, so it was no wonder I was able to summon him again. Gugulan returned to heaven. It was my gift from my father, but he had ordered his retirement. I had no problem with that, really. So I had a change of heart and decided to take a different track. If the first Google had spoken, I could just make another. But then you really are trying to make another divine beast like and a demiurge? Yep, if that could do it, no reason I can't. I mean, how many times do you think I've come to this close to destroying Mesopotamia? Maybe you guys didn't take me seriously since I really only showed you my good side, but this is who I really am. A goddess among goddesses who collects authority from every other god and uses it as an ornamentation. The most powerful divine spirit ever, ruler Ishtar. Incredible, divine spirit is really starting to incarnate. Singular or not, it's amazing she was able to pull it off on her own. Oh, wait, Da Vinci. Incredible, the divine beast is starting to incarnate. Singular or not, it's amazing she was able to pull it off on her own. Oh man, definitely wasn't taking it seriously enough, Ishtar. I look at my hair, I'm standing up, mamma mia. Da Vinci. Well, these always spiritual deed have a pretty big mystery to rightfully meaning. I told myself the Easter was on, and the rains would naturally be on too. I just need to go, but... I really didn't see this twist coming. Basically, there's always nothing more than a way of creating a new Google Land, right? I fail to see how this is funny. Sorry about that. Got to understand, he says don't give many chances like this to have expectations exceed like this. It's sort of novel. I mean, it's just so much fun. I mean, how do we not get excited when we find a good skills actually being surprised by tweets for once? That said, you know I need to keep that under control this time around. That surprise is over now, and it's time to deal with these men. Well, that's a big compliment, Chief. Didn't you say there was, you were standing in awe? I eat and I feel that. And the feeling is great in awe. What would a Bull of Heaven not do? Unfortunately for you, Ishtar, you still just a tool to serve using a human as a vessel. The spirit origin is A1 complete. Suffice to say that we can handle anything you can throw at us. That's it, the severity of the treatment coming your way may change depending on what you decide to do with your reconstructed robot frame. Oh, big talk. Alright then, let me just go ahead and stop building my Bull of Heaven. And then I'll show you just how terrifying I can really be. First, I'll use the Ishtar QPS to pull together different living parts. Autobots are overflowing with magical energy, which an immature organism has a nucleus. Here it comes. This is the birth of my new Google Honor Mark II. Oh god. Well then. Spider. Answer? Answer or assassin? Here we go. He really is the Bull of Heaven. Oh, it's so big.
So you mean all the work I did was just a point to bring this giant cow to life? Why didn't anyone tell me? What are you, moving the old king of all allies now that they've outlived their usefulness?
No, if anything, it's more like agreeing to give a raise for a motor to cut your wing, and having them fleece you for everything you got. Mind if I ask a question? I get what you're really trying to make now. Well, is this ritual still gonna serve the function you would have promised it would? That's why Dwight is only supposed to erase the singularity here. You can still do that, right? What was that? I can't hear you. That is a good question. All the magical energy collected this race is recorded to Google Lana. There are no resources left that can be allocated to erase the singularity. Much as I hate to say it, it would seem that he started to see us and... No, I didn't. I totally account for this, okay? Getting my Google on Mark II was all part of the plan. I always meant to use his Ultra Divine Beast power to take care of the singularity. I just have to get rid of that distortion, right? I'll just have to stumble on it like a wool bubble wrap. That's too rough. I knew we'd be using a bomb to get rid of a ketchup state. What the master said is we getting rid of the singularity, but there's no way back going after all we eat. Fortunately, just in time, and he's done needs to do is to give back the magical energy she diverted to Google Lana. Oh, so it's not too late to reverse the flow of energy, is it? The primary reason I took part in this race to begin with was to help master resolve the singularity. Well, I would not deny to add a reason of my own as well. It cannot allow the most important of aspects to come unraveled at the end. Yes, Master, happy best. Master, not happy bad. Then I guess we all know what we have to do now, don't we? I'm glad you children are so quick on the update. It's taking a lot of time sharing my hard-won wisdom.
Hey, I never sat out on stage with acting in the background. Of course, if we set an episode that blows wide open, I come flying off and we're on a wire for my grand entrance. Well, that's a whole different story.
A true god should be selfish, Ishtar. They should always keep their promises, even those made to inferior humans. Hold that to every single god in Greek mythology. Wait, hang on a second. When did I get to be the bad guy here? Okay, maybe I went a little too far with stripping everyone out of the beds. But in general, getting my new Google on is a good thing, right? Just imagine all the power fighting on our side. Sure, its divine rage might be so intense that it causes all sorts of tangible and intangible things. But that's a small price for such a big payoff. If anything, you should be thanking me for bringing me back. I mean, come on. It's like humans always say, bigger is better. Can't say I disagree on that. So it's gonna be like that. Oh, fine. I'm not backing down after coming this far. Let's do this thing. Let's see how materialization is coming on. Just one bullet. That's more than enough. Ishtar mode change. Taste this power for yourself and bow down before me. Doing your wish you never mess with this goddess. She's unleashing her true strength. Come on, Master. Let's stop her. Ishtar's misguided plan and bring this to an end.
ファラオを侮ればどうなるか。落ち着いて。そうですか。ふっ。不敬な。優雅に華麗に大胆に。そこ動かない。
これでどうかな。いいでしょう。
了解。押し切ります。やー！参ります。どうかしら。
まさか私が倒されるとは。赤いトゲは茨のごとくな。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。こうしてくれましょう。まだ倒れません。
おう、行くぜ。任せな。
Goku.
Ishtar!
That was quick.
そうですか。
I like the music. Let's listen to it for a minute. If anyone knows the name of this part of the soundtrack, tell me in the comments. That'd be lovely. My thing's gray, but it says it's still recording.
おう、行くぜ。
参ります。
そら。
Ah, perfect, perfect.
はい。落ち着いて。そうですか。落ち着いて。ふっ。参ります。了解。押し切ります。ふっ。参ります。了解。押し切ります。そうですか。ふっ。不敬な。
There we go.
んじゃあまあ、ぶちかますかね。呪いのシェアリを御所も任せな。その心臓をもらい受ける。ゲイボル。
Oh.
見事な采配です。先輩。
When this doesn't record properly, I'm gonna lose it. You know, even though who says Gable, I thought it was pronounced Gable. I don't know. Maybe it's different dial. Maybe it's different intuition part thing. Not bad, but you don't complete our class. Resistance is futile. Incarnated Divine Beast is law in this world, and as Queen of Heaven, I'm the only one who can control it. The line is practically invulnerable to the likes of you. Gods don't stand a chance, except against the god who would stand next to the spear. I'm afraid Steve's right, Master. Near altar, everyone else is putting up a great fight, but I don't leave anything that can bring the bull of heaven down. There you have it. Now just sit back and wait while Gulon is assembling. Once he's complete, I can go back to being my true self. Instead of Ishtar, I'll be Inanna, and I'll have the authority to control the heavens themselves. Having an knowledge become strong is normally a good thing, but it's rather unfortunate prediction about the gods and their plans. I'm so confident. I am willing to wager on it. She is touch self-destructive category by betting everything on what she was thinking believes is a clear winning hand. No, I'm not. When I win big. When I lose, I make sure to take my opponent with me. Isn't that literally being self-destructive? Use all your money on this race. Okay, I'll admit that in this case there's more than a passing resemblance to that scenario. Come on, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Nice try, but you can't psych me out. I've already won no matter how you slice it. I'm not self-destructing, and you guys have no chance to turn this around. In not a minute, and no, 2 minutes I'll have. I don't think so. While you were busy focusing on your enemies in the ground, I got you both head, yes? Oh. That voice, the divine aura. Oh yeah! Get squattle! Hey, Zerwin Films, that's so sweet of you to say, if a little embarrassing. Now I'm all fired up from my SO. I thank you for cheering me on. I'll show you the essence of Lucha. And Nick hanging into the heaven drop on an unprecedented gigantic scale. Quetzalcoatl is bending Quetzalcoatl's horns. Amazing, now she's tied them together. No, wait, is that a backbreaker into what I think it is? Quetzalcoatl, what are you doing here? I thought you got taken out along with Meg. I did, yes, or at least someone who just looked like me did. You weren't the only one who was scheming behind the scenes, Ishtar. My request is very simple. When they break out of prison, it will be my job as the Vice Warden to go after them. When that happens, I want you to disguise yourself as me and fight in my stead. This is not to deceive Meg, but the gods helping the prisoners. I want to think I'm off board. Of course, it won't work if you just run away from them. No, basically, I want you to die for real, yes? What are you, a demon? The hell kind of deal is that? You don't like it? I see. I could kill you right now if you prefer. Right, I guess you would kill me if I refused, huh? And if you did, I wouldn't be able to fulfill the request I accepted. So you can either die without fulfilling any request, or die after fulfilling 2 requests, huh? Well, that's a no-brainer. Okay, well, you got yourself a deal. I'm glad you're such an understanding old spirit, yes? You bet. If I'm going to accept your request, I need you to come through it and a suitable reward, you know? That said, I'm good on money and booze now. Authority's nice too, but I think I have my fill of that. And you can become anyone at all. Sometimes you gotta make a conscious choice to do something for yourself. You follow me, lady? You know what I want more than anything? Yes, I believe I do. Very well then, nameless warrior. Next time we meet, I swear my God to face you in no holds barred match of strength. Is the thing even working? Let me check. Okay, that's weird. As you can see, I love hand-to-hand combat, so I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time, yes? Got it. Right then, you got yourself a deal. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your plan succeeds. And here we are, but don't feel too bad, Ishtar. It's not that my scheme was better than yours so much as its performance was just too good. That said, it's time you had a stern talking to. I understand how often it feels to be unable to fight when something really matters, but to be helpless to save those who are in need, yes? But still, you were too far this time. Fellow gods of Venus, I can't just stand by and let you continue with this foolishness. No. If it is beyond the capacity of humanity to stop this beast, then I shall destroy myself. Good God, of heaven and servant to the gods of Venus, if you feel like you can't with my power, then hear me now and obey me. This drop is too much even for you. I'll drive you back into the earth and return you to your slumber. Please no! That's the backdrop of the pile driver. Well then. Okay, everyone line up now. Close together, please. One team in the middle. They earned that. Just a moment, you there, evil aristocrat. Get out of the way. You'll not be watching into this picture. This commemorative photo will consist only of the racers and races attend administrative staff. You gotta stay put. Don't bother trying to get out of frame. Good, now hold up so we can see it. King Gilgamesh gave this to us himself. It may be recycled, but doesn't mean we should waste it. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I saw that, and it's the same one in Babylonia. No fair, it didn't serve any this kind of cruelty. That's my fleeting authority. I'll ask Google on it. When I got back to Caldea, there's even a special anti-gods punishment waiting for me. Whose idea was this anyway? Oh, right, it was mine. If you guys want to know what that says, it literally says, worst goddess. Go on, Servant Film, it's okay to laugh. It's just like it was said, I'm a pathetic goddess who blew all her money on a single winning ticket that turned out to be anything but. Sorry, it's starting not off the hook. Senpai, Ishtar seems to be genuinely repentant. It looks like we should be able to do some mental singularity now that Gugulan is gone. So maybe we don't need to punish her too severely? Man, it's kind of a mess, but it's okay. Even I'm fed up with myself after this ordeal. I don't even care what happens to me anymore. Go ahead, do your worst. I guess instead of thought of being broke. Well, you have to save him from scratch again. Huh? Save him from scratch again? You mean your punishment is an official contract with me, and then be burnt as a rare prism? I agree. That sounds like the best solution. We need more rare prisms. Ishtar, no matter what you might say, you're still among the highest class of gods around. Just the fact that you're on Caldea's side is something more precious than anything money can buy. Sure it is. You think so? Even though I can never call upon Gugulan again, you still need my power? You think I'm Caldea's true gods of victory or something? Well, you're playing a cable even without Gugulan. I see. In that case, well, I'm really sorry about all this. And I do feel better now that I know for sure Gugulan is never coming back, so... Okay, I guess it's the first time for everything. Even the gods working for free. So I swear to you once again, I, Ishtar, officially vow to be your servant. Thanks, Ishtar. Glad to have you. My, that one came out rather well if I do say so myself. Now I think I shall take another focus on the Victory Cup. With the winning team, hold it please. Yes, there we go. There's some lovely smiles. Alright, say cheese. Who was it? Who won? And so the summer race came to an end. We may have just run around behind the scenes, but I still feel like I'll be looking back on memories of this event for years to come. Though I was stretching out forever, the endless sky with not a single rooftop in sight. The times when Senpai and I would stand side by side enjoying the cool breeze. The way my shirt clung to me after I stood in buckets in the heat, and how even I was heavy and unpleasant and didn't mind. Senpai and I running until we were out of breath to get to the finish line time. The way everyone's vehicle screamed by like thunder, the speed blowing out her hair out completely out of place. How cool and refreshed that felt, and even how Senpai and I how kept each other's hair was, and how much it made me laugh. Our woes may have been very mundane this time instead of leading ones, but even so, these still precious summer memories that I'll never forget. Come to think of it, this may be the longest I've ever been outside Caldea with Senpai since I became a navigator. I guess it really would have been unhealthy to spend all summer staying inside playing board games. I should thank Ishtar for giving me else a reason to go outside. Hey, Mash! Alright, Senpai. Hi, foe. Time to go home. Ishtar says he has to clean up here. Let's see, I guess that makes sense given how everything that happened. Okay, I'll let her take care of it then. Fortunately, we were able to get rid of the singularity with the resource to be secured after Quetzalcoatl stuffed Google on Mark II. So I guess this really does wrap up everything up. There's one thing I have to go and claim here. Yes, so that much I'm absolutely certain. It may have been one thing after the other, but this summer still turned out to be a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone else feels the same way. Well, I gotta hurry this up. I need to take a piss. Hell yeah! Got the whale!
私が悪うございました。はい。というわけで、済んだことはこれでおしまい。ライダーイシュトル、心を入れ替えて力を貸すわ。天のお牛には乗っていないけど、小回り利くところを見せてあげる。
could ride me. Oh. Wait. I'm gonna just go take a piss, so I'll just stop this and then come back. Is that working? Yeah, I'm back. I'm taking piss. Yeah. Oh, it flashed loudly there for a second, but we're good. I might as well just label this as one giant episode. Yeah.
グランドフィナーレを飾ったのは飛んでる織田信長
yeah!
と V6 天魔王号チーム恐怖の第6天魔王 X 勝った天下不武カンわしこそが渚の第6天魔ロックスターことそうわしじゃ優勝記念 CD あつ森ザサマーバケーションもよろしくな。そして私こそが真の夏のセイバー。
You're an assassin.
皆さん応援ありがとうございました。これからも増え続けるであろうセイバーの殲滅を誓って。
God damn it! Of course. God damn it, Nobu. Never change.
There you have it! I won the race!
Wait, hold on. How'd you possibly manage that? I thought you two got blown up or something. And stop putting up pyro cards every chance you get. No, continue. A true saber is invincible in all her endeavors. Races are no exception. I wish you all could have seen a final dead heat. Whenever I saw a group of sabers, I pick out one and caliber them, then pick another and caliber them. By the way, you're a saber too, right? Come meet me behind the school building later.
Well, I suppose Serbian film helped me a lot too. Good job cheering for me. You did great. I'm touched. Not to mention the sweet bonus turns I snagged off Ishtar in Fusion.
It just sounds like a normal battlefront, or like looting if Chacha's being honest. Still, I suppose that's quite the accomplishment for you, Auntie. It was pretty common in the Warren States period. Now there's some Chacha would like from you. Pay back all the money you took from Chacha with interest tenfold. Chacha is so generous, letting you off the hook for your theft with such a light punishment. That's right, if that's how we're playing, then I'm gonna invoice you for everything you took from the Shitsugumi's budget. Believe me, I was touch and go here after he kind of lost big old trade and showed Pickle Rada's futures. Plus, the penalty for unauthorized fundraising is seppuku, so this will really pay for a treacherous acquire mine with ease.
Huh? Huh? The treasure's all gone now.
What?
And they're not being used. All resolved to repair the Demon King and the V6 Heaven not get wrecked. The rest went to the producing my CDs, and pretty much nobody bought those.
Oh, poor Nobu. But thanks to all the work, my ship was restored to its true form. The former Demon King and the V67 is now the V82 Stallion 3.
With this new vehicle, we compete in the Galactic Warrior Grand Prix and...
Radiant Demon Fortress of the Sun! Mumiosa Natsuki!
Are you nuts trying to hit me with your actual killing moves? I'm reacting much!
Oh, I may have kept quiet about it up till now, but I'm actually mysterious for where we're next, aka I'll treat. Wah! I'm back. Our race was certainly fun to watch. It was certainly a good way to kill time. What are you all doing in here? Next time we'll come back, it's Mysterious Hero and RX. Don't miss it.
Oh well, can't be helped.
Wait. Is there more? Let me check. Oh, no. Damn, I guess we got the event done. All that's left now is to do one important thing.
ダヴィンチちゃん、取り返しはつかないものだ。扱いには気をつけてね。
I warned you, Ishtar! You never screw me over! This is what you deserve, bitch!
レアとつくのには訳がある。
You try and swindle me again and you will never come back to Chaldea. You often insert your dominance over the servants. Or else you'll try to screw you over like Ishtar did in the event. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the event. And, yeah, stay safe out there and yada yada yada. You know what to do. This was the finale of the episode. See ya.